Hello, hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, your Spice Queen. Yeah, I am here again with another word on the curve. And the word is our dude Juan Dixon, the partner of Real Housewives of Potomac star Robin Dixon. He's under fire. Something about catfishing, extreme intimate misconduct, predator coaches. Well, I have the details, and I tell you, there's a lot to going on with this. But before we go into details, let's do what we do naturally. Let's first like, subscribe, share, comment. Please comment. And if you are already a Spicer, please hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new content. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, with every word on the curve, of course, it comes with an article. So let's just get that out of the way. Our information is brought to us by the Shadow League, and it is authored by Jared Hector on November the 11th, 2022. And as I said, let me read the heading once more. It says, Catfishing, extreme intimate misconduct. Now, some names has been changed to protect, you know, copyright and rules and regulations on YouTube. So let's continue. Catfishing, extreme intimate misconduct, predator coaches leads to compensate lawsuit. Now everybody done heard all about it. It's been all on the YouTube throughout. But let's get my version, okay? Hoops legend Juan Dixon, as I said, the partner of Real Housewife of Potomac star Robin Dixon, is under fire. See the handsome gentleman right there? So, Juan Dixon, the current head coach of basketball for Coppin State University and partner of Real Housewife of Potomac star Robin Dixon, was named in a lawsuit against the university for failure to report intimate misconduct between an assistant basketball coach and a player. And it goes on. Now check out your screen. According to reports, Coppin State Director of Player Development and Director of Basketball Operations, that gentleman right there, top left, Lucian Brownlee, has been accused of catfishing a player named IBM Williams. Let's meet him. This is IBM Williams. Online, in the scam, he allegedly coerced Williams into providing intimate photos and texts, then blackmailed him into videotaping a intimate encounter before publicizing the material when the player resisted further demands for intimacy. Okay, and here you go. Here's a copy of the actual filing. I wish I could have made it a little larger, but this is the best I can do. The lawsuit filed in Baltimore City Circuit Court alleges that Brownlee harassed, tormented, and intimately assaulted Williams before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student, according to the lawsuit. According to the lawsuit, Williams met up with Dixon to discuss. Let's go here. According to the lawsuit, Williams met with Dixon to discuss the matter, but the head coach did nothing about it. Now that's not good. That's really not good. As a matter of fact, it's his daggone right sad. Now, here's a quote. Let's look at the screen once more. Okay, the university, no, this is a quote. It reads, and you can read with me. The way he was treated was abhorrent, said Williams' attorney, Daniel Donnie Epstein. Our strong belief is that Lucian himself was the catfisher. Now, this is the lawyer. The university also named in the lawsuit. Okay, not well, no, let's go, let's do this. The university, right? The university was also named in the lawsuit. Didn't support Williams, but instead, during the investigation, questioned his intimate history and ultimately withdrew previous promised financial assistance. Isn't that something? The details alleged, okay? The details alleged in the lawsuit are shocking and and paint a picture of a premeditated plan to put Williams in a compromising position for the purpose of intimate acts and intimacy. Okay? The lawsuit alleges the lawsuit alleges that Williams received a message on social media from a woman who wanted to engage in a romantic relationship. This online user enticed Wim to send private images of himself to her that were intimate in nature. Then the online user threatened, hold on, it's doing that thing to me. One more. Let's get back to where we were. Okay, here we go. Then the online user threatened to post the pictures of Wims if he didn't send more salacious photos. He continued throughout the 2018-2019 season. This is horrible. In the spring of 2019, Wims learned that Brownlee, okay, Brownlee, and this is him, right? Then so go in 2019, Williams learned that Brownlee, then a senior player on the team, also exchanged nude photos with online users. That's intimate photos, okay? The online user demanded that Brownlee and Wim have intimacy and recorded. Wim initially refused, but when he returned to campus in the fall, the online user Blackmailer demanded a video of Wim and Brownlee engaging in intimacy, which in December of 2019. The requests from the online user slash blackmailer continued to escalate. This time, the online user blackmailer said Brownlee was to coordinate an intimate encounter with Williams. The back and forth between Williams and the online user slash blackmailer continued into March of 2020 with increasingly aggressive demands and Brownlee's availability for an encounter. All right. By information and belief, the blackmailer was Coach Brownlee, the complaint says. Right? So, Wims, see where we are here. So, yeah. Okay, so Wims allegedly was distraught by the entire ordeal, which at that point had been ongoing for a year and a half. It was going ongoing for a year and a half. Was contemplating suicide. That's just how serious that was. This is a very serious thing. Okay? In the fall of 2020, Williams returned to campus. The blackmail continued, but this time he didn't respond to any of the messages. Once he failed to respond, the images and videos were leaked by the blackmailer and made available to the team, staff, and the public. Okay, Dixon and Wynn met the next day, according to the lawsuit, and Williams was told that Brownlee was mentally ill. Okay, this is what was told to him. Dixon admitted, this is a quote, Dixon admitted that Lucian Brownlee was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced, and that his history was known to the coach, athletic director, and meet him. Here you go, let's meet this gentleman. Director Derek Carter. Okay? Director Derek Carter. This is a bad look for Coppin State and Dixon. If they knew Brownlee was mentally ill and allowed him to work with teenagers, that's extreme negligence. Okay? If they had any knowledge of it, I'm sorry, if they had any knowledge or if they knew of patterns of behavior that would suggest that is being alleged in the lawsuit, excuse me, they could be even bigger in even bigger trouble. Give me 1 second. Got a little bit dry throat here. There you go. So, okay, the school intimate misconduct policy prohibits the RA thing, sodomy thing, quid pro quo, stalking, intimate exploitation, coercion, and or retaliation. The school does not allow these things. Okay, you know what? That's the end of that article. So I just want to say that. Now I know this particular item here has been throughout, on the YouTube and all over the place. Okay, and I said to myself, well, why should I, take the time out and do these things when there's been maybe four, five, six different renditions of reporting the issue. But I thought I said, you know what? Let me do it my way. Let me give it to my people, just in case that doubt that my one of my spicers may not, be subscribed to the other people. My coworkers, I'm gonna call them. So yeah, so I took my time out and decided to go ahead on and develop this content because it's a serious thing and it's happening. It's happening all over the place. I have young grandsons that's college age, and I would hate for something like that to be happening to him or her and without, at least letting me know because I don't play that mess, okay? You leave the kids alone, okay? That's just not right, and damn you if you're guilty. Okay, so I hope this young man, IBN Wims, get through this process, okay, and mentally be okay. Now I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna keep up on it. I'm gonna be looking at it thoroughly. I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears open, and as soon as I get any updates, any at all, I will make it my business to bring it to my spicers. Okay, so I hope it was informative to you all. I hope you appreciate the time and effort that I'm putting into this. Okay, so without further ado, now please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Please tell your friends, your neighbors that's sitting right there with you. Say, go ahead on and help our old girl out. Go ahead on and subscribe with the Spice Queen. Okay, please? All right. So without further ado, I will see you in my next video.